being elevated again. The best graduation gift I can give you is a short talk. I thank President Don Christian for recommending this honor with no final exam. It's rare to be honored in my own hometown for my life's work by people who I know and respect, like Don Christian. So this is a unique pleasure for me. I celebrate you today for your hard-earned degrees and wish you success in your life's work starting tomorrow. I was lucky to start my life's work in journalism as a cub reporter in a family-owned newspaper in Danbury, Connecticut. My first big story was reporting a presidential campaign speech by John F. Kennedy on the New Haven Green. And that was a very exciting thing to see, listen to, report on in October 1960. Do the math. That was 58 years ago. My wife, Mary, who was an elementary education certificate degree winner here, and later an art student at SUNY New Paltz. She and I just had our 80th birthdays. But we're still very concerned about politics and the health of our media and our democracy. You have the special privilege of graduating from this distinguished university that gives you a special civic responsibility to help your country repair the damage that has been done to our democracy by our present generation of political leaders. So I have 3 requests for some of your future time and energy. 3 requests for some of your future time and energy. First, we all need to be more active public citizens to make our democracy work at all levels, as regular, educated voters, volunteer workers for candidates running for public office in both parties. For running for public office, yourselves. Jason West, a recent graduate of SUNY New Paltz, ran for and became the mayor of New Paltz. You can do it too. Democracy requires citizen participation. We have serious problems at state and national levels that the present political parties and policies are not fixing. I heard Micah White, organizer of Occupy Wall Street, say at a conference on democracy in dark times at Bard College last fall that we have 2 ways to resist and reform our government. Revolution in the streets, which he recommended, or much more active citizen participation in our political process, which I recommend. The number of Americans who do not vote regularly is dangerous and shameful. I urge you to take that first step when you graduate to becoming an active citizen. Vote. Second, as educated citizens of our free society, we all have the responsibility and skills to seek the truth and research the facts on public issues in debate. We should contradict family members at the dinner table, friends at parties, and public officials when they are making false statements, impossible promises, or wild exaggerations to support their positions. It's a family matter, and it's a public matter. For activists, you be an activist for the truth. Find provable facts and don't act on fantasies. There are at least 6 reliable fact-checking websites like factcheck.org or snoops.com to help you correct false statements and so-called fake news in all its internet forms. Be a lot more careful about sharing with all your friends on Facebook news stories from sources you do not know or trust. They may come from Russia with evil intent. In our age of often irrational public debate, which often deliberately ignores basic facts and scientific evidence, remember the advice of former Senator Daniel Patrick Moynihan of New York, who once said, "You are entitled to your own opinions. You are not entitled to your own facts." But this is not an easy assignment. To dig out verified facts from the overload of news and chatter on the internet, we all need to make a bigger daily effort to escape from our own news bubbles of stories filtered by Facebook, Google, Twitter, which send us only news and opinions we agree with. On a personal level, we can talk to people we know disagree with us on major issues and make an honest effort to understand their points of view. If we do this with an open and curious mind, we will learn new facts, new points of view, test and adjust some of our own fixed opinions. Third, we all need to exercise our own precious First Amendment right of free speech and stand up for the free speech of people we disagree with. Free public debate, open to all points of view, is essential to a working democracy. You STEM discipline students, trained to prove your theories with factual, scientific evidence, will have a special knowledge about some public issues. You can contribute valuable facts to public policy debates by speaking out in public, speaking truth to power with facts. Finally, you should be proud of yourselves for defending the right of free speech on your own campus. You have not shouted down invited speakers or forced them off their podiums or disinvited any commencement speakers, not yet anyway, as many students at other American colleges and universities have done, to their shame, where presidents or deans have not had the courage to insist on campus free speech for all points of view. Your President, Donald Christian, did. He said in an August 2017 State of the College address, quote, "My support for free speech on campus does not mean that I agree with all views expressed or that I afford moral equivalency to all views. However, as a public university, we are bound to uphold the First Amendment even when it hurts, upsets, or offends people. As a former chairman of the World Press Freedom Committee, I applaud President Christian's strong, clear statement on the importance of free speech on this campus and thank him for allowing me to exercise it here today. Good luck to you all.